Iraqi Dinar Guru predictions the 4th of August 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. The 4th of August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, iTeam Update, iTeam. They are preparing the way for the new exchange rate and the lower notes to come out. They are rolling it out via communications to the rest of the world. The 4th of August 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, comment. I am worried we won't get the contract rate when we exchange. Mark Z. I was told over and over again, that you do not have to jump through hoops. The rate has been pre-negotiated. The 4th of August 2025 Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser Now, at the Redemption Center. I know I've got a contract rate that they're going to offer to me, and if they don't offer it to me, I can politely ask them for it, and they're supposed to give it to us, but here's the thing. Trump wants you to get the most that you can for your currency. The 4th of August 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. Payment of dues in black oil and tightening controls at ports are the main reasons for the dollar's decline. They have collectively created an economic environment that has contributed to strengthening the dinar's value. Is this not what we wanted to see? The 3rd of August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 question. How long will we have to exchange? That's up to the CBI, but we still have 3-0 notes. It can be null and void within a specific amount of time, but I think they're going to give them at least a year or maybe more. The 3rd of August 2025 Newshound Guru Samson article. Iraq is ranked 51st globally and 5th in the Arab world among the largest exporting countries in the world. The 3rd of August 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy. I know everybody wants, oh, Pimpy, we want to be millionaires. You better hope and pray they don't delete the zeros. That's the only way it's going to happen. Do I feel they're going to do that? Emo, no, I hope they keep the zeros on there, let's hope that happens. Realistically they're going to delete the zeros and revalue. What we want to happen is they don't delete the zeros and then revalue. The 3rd of August 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU Trump is not pressuring anyone over their currency exchange rates. There is no such thing as a GCR, Nasara, Gasera, or Jubilee. This is a wild departure from what he is actually doing, which is, leveling out the playing field when it comes to tariffs. He is no longer giving away access to the world's best consumer bloc. If you want to play, be prepared to pay. The 3rd of August 2025 Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser Now. We understood that there was, and may still be, a rate on the dinar at banks. And I've heard what it is. I haven't seen 10, but I've seen a little over 9 at the bank. Now we also heard that we know that there is a contract rate at the redemption centers that is not available at the banks. And never will be. The redemption centers had the deal that President Trump put in place so that dinar holders could get a very high value. And I mentioned that it was approximately 9 times higher than the bank rate that was out there as of Tuesday. That was around 10, and I said this rate that we know, and it was a little bit over 9 times that rate at the redemption center. The 3rd of August 2025 Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser Now. I wanted to clarify the reason to use the toll-free number when we get it. And call to set up your appointment for the redemption center. You're going to be so much better off with the rates. We're hearing it's supposed to adjust when the Forex reopens again. Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern, we are understanding from our sources that we're going to have a new rate on the dinar after the Forex reopens. We probably won't know about it until Monday. And would be reflected at banks. They would have a rate and redemption centers would have a rate. Just a normal front screen rate. I'm told that we should call the call center to set up our appointment starting Monday afternoon. The 3rd of August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. We're waiting for a platform that's going to give us a return for our investment, whereas the Iraqi citizens are looking for a platform that is going to give them purchasing power. The 3rd of August 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman. Interesting enough, on the same day that huge oil ship kicked out of the new port, the United States reduces tariffs on Iraq from 39% to 35%. Is this symbolic? Yeah. But in the scheme of things, into the future when they adjust a real effective exchange rate, 35% is going to be nothing. It really won't be. The 3rd of August 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Among them is the economic contraction. An expert reveals the reasons behind the decline in the exchange rate. Quote, The Central Bank of Iraq withdrew a portion of the dinar money supply from the market, creating a double demand for the Iraqi dinar against the dollar. This balance in demand levels between the two currencies helped boost the value of the dinar and raise its exchange rate against the dollar on the parallel market. The 3rd of August 2025 Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram article. Iraqi official denies mice and rats 8 countries' cash reserves. Some websites claimed rats and mice have eaten 62 trillion dinars of Iraqi cash. 62 trillion dinars is the equivalent of $47 billion. The report follows several other Iraqi Arab news reports about the allegations that mice and rats have been eating the country's cash reserves. One report on July 22 has over 400,000 views on X, formerly known as Twitter, and says there is a breach in the money storage facilities that led to the destruction of 62 trillion dinars due to rodents. We smell a rat. The 3rd of August 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 Right now they're training the banks of Iraq, their employees, on how to deal with counterfeiting and smuggling, for the security and stability of their monetary reform. But they're not using the 3-0 notes to train them with? This pattern is one that you have to respect. There's no crime against that currency because that currency won't exist. So what are you using, the lower notes? No, they don't want to show the lower notes just yet. They're going to do the lower notes and exchange rate at pretty much the same time. The 3rd of August 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, article. Prime Minister. Beji will be an important oil and industrial city that represents one of the pillars of the Iraqi economy. They are currently still rebuilding their infrastructure. Part of the white paper reforms so they can lift their purchasing power. This will be a big boom to their economy as they will be selling finished products, not just oil. The 3rd of August 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. Al-Harki. The oil agreement between Baghdad and Erbil is a step towards enacting the oil and gas law. Quote, the recent agreement between the federal government and the regional government is a positive interim step, but it constitutes a real beginning to strengthen trust between the two sides, and paves the way for the approval of the oil and gas law that has been postponed for nearly 2 decades. Bottom line is, let's keep our fingers crossed that they can actually get a sound oil and gas law passed into law in Parliament and do it very soon. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net